Hello, hello, this is Gideon from the end of the world, Finisterre. As you saw, beautiful beach and surroundings around here. I'm making this video today because today it's 1 year since I started my long walk down here to the end of the world. And I have stayed. I've felt no reason to leave, and I still feel no reason to leave. There are so many good things for me here in terms of everything, really. And that sort of energy, that sort of love for this place and what is happening to me, with me, around here, with people, keeps me here. And it's probably the only place where every time I walk down here at the beach, Marte Fora, that I actually look around and say, I just love this place. Doesn't matter if I'm up on the hill over here, if I'm on the beach over here, or walk around in town, go out to the lighthouse. I just love it here. So that is why I'm here, that's why I'm staying. And yeah, what more? So the last year has been a very interesting year. I sort of had a short recap yesterday because I'm living in a albergue now. I have my own room, and I enjoy my life working on my computer and whatnot. And of course, there's more pilgrims coming through now, so there was more conversations. And yesterday, I could share a bit about my journey and so on, and that was really nice. And it started a long time ago, 1 year. And it feels like a long time ago too, because I also feel like I'm very different from a year ago. I was in a very weird place, a very different place, maybe not a weird place, but a different place, still being attached to a woman that I should never have been with, should never have given my energy away to, and sort of we're attached in that place. And the universe, for whatever reason, wanted me to walk down here, to put me in a direction with more love for myself, more love for life, and calm down, come together. Started, with about, what was that, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks in Denmark, about 2 weeks in Denmark. Then I had about a month Germany, I think, 3 or 4 weeks, and I went all the way from the top to the bottom of France through Paris. And after Paris, I got these fucked up shoes that made my life hell, but incidentally made me get into a state of so furious rage and anger that it helped me to get rid of all the anger that I've carried throughout my life, probably. And I'm not saying I can't get angry anymore, but I can't get angry the way I have been. It's not something that I'm stuck with anymore. I feel so relieved, so energetic, or at least in the sense of just at peace and at ease with myself. So many things have happened, and so many things have come together on the inside. Yeah, and after Paris, I walked down to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, started my voyage across Spain, my 5th country, went out here at the end of the world, and have sort of found my people around here, as well as found myself, where at least the conclusion has been that now I feel confident, feel at ease and at peace with myself, and look back and say, did I really do what I did? Did I really do what I did? Just feel happy, feel good. And it's interesting because the last year and maybe the many years before that, I have been very, I've been moving around a lot, never really, didn't feel like staying, but sort of feel like I had to move on. But this is the first time in all of that time that I have felt like I don't want to move. I honestly feel like if I can just be around here in the town, go down to the beach, that's fine, And I have no reason to leave, don't really feel like leaving, don't have any place I want to go. I just feel like being here and enjoy my life, my time, just having a base here, you know. And what do I spend my time doing then? Well, I cook food. I spend my time with friends and people I found around here who are really nice people. You know, I'm in the pilgrim spirit still, of course, you know. Talk to people when they come around and come through, and hasn't been that many yet, but more are coming. I do my regular work. If you haven't looked up Derek Rydell, feel free to do that. DerekRydell.com, who's the guy I'm working with. I'm actually his assistant now, so yeah. So that's kind of a big deal regarding that, and nice to have that kind of a work life, you know, a few hours here and there on the computer, or every day, I should say. And in addition to that, I have found the last months been diving very, very deep into crypto, Bitcoin, blockchain technology, and have started to do weekly calls both in Danish and in English, helping people to get started, to learn the fundamentals of what it means. What does Bitcoin mean? What does blockchain mean? What does it do? How does it work? And have started to really become better at helping people. Hard to say use the word educating, because I'm still educating myself, but definitely helping people understand what this actually means. And in this video, I don't think I'm going to go too much into that. I just wanted to share this update with you. But I would definitely recommend, if you feel like crypto is something you want to take a look at, if you want to understand it better, if you want to invest, you then definitely need to understand it better. Please reach out. I do one-on-one calls for free. I don't charge anything. I also do group calls, as I said, every week. Right now in Danish it's at 7 o'clock European Central Time, and on Wednesdays, on Thursdays it's in Danish at 7, and on Wednesdays it is in English at 8 o'clock European Central Time. I do it at 8 o'clock so that the people in the UK can, so it's not too early for them, if there's anyone joining. But that is what I'm spending most of my time with right now. I am heavily invested both in time, in financially, and my passion energetically, I should say, I could say. I see that as a new hope. And I think I could definitely call this channel the channel of, you know, traveling, adventure, sovereignty, and crypto, you know, and sort of the journey navigation, the navigation, crypto navigation, travel navigation, life navigation, sovereignty navigation. And it's not because I'm so much of an expert. I just live and breathe sovereignty. I live and breathe being free. There is no reason why an authority of any kind should be above your own authority. We are human beings, and if we are more than 17, 18 years old, we can take responsibility for our life. And then you can say, nah, not many people can. You know, the reason why we think we can is because we have given that responsibility away unconsciously, or maybe even willingly, to authorities who we think can take care of us better than we can ourselves. That is the biggest lie that we could ever agree to. That there should be an authority called a system, called a machine, that want to put everybody in the same box, and that they want the best for you, and that they can take responsibility for you, so that your health, both in mind, body, mind, and spirit, can be used so that your full potential can become, so you can use or become, can expand your full potential. Think about this. If we are here on Earth to really fulfill our full potential, why would you give that responsibility away to an authority? Why would you do that? Why don't you want to give that beautiful gift to yourself. Can you answer that? Can you answer that and say, okay, my full potential can be fulfilled by giving that responsibility away to an authority? Try to think about that. What does that mean? But that is what I will forever, all days from now on, from when I could begin to talk, that was what the path I was set on. And there is no stopping me about that path. And yes, it doesn't matter if any authority will do any harm towards me, because that will be on them. If I live in full integrity with myself, full integrity, take full responsibility for my life, for my mind, my body, my spirit. I grow my own vegetables, and with crypto I make my own bank, which I can show you how to do. There is no one that should be above you. No one. Only you. You're the main authority in your life, and you should be the main authority in your life. But that's it for me. That's what I'm practicing every day, because that is what is the true freedom of life. I have found is to take full responsibility for it. If anyone else takes responsibility, if you allow anyone else or anything else to take responsibility for your life, you are not free. You can never be free. But if you take full-on responsibility for your body, mind, and spirit in anything, at any time, you will be free. You will not only be free, you will feel free. All the time, always. Because that is probably the greatest freedom we can ever have. And since I started to learn about crypto, that's actually how I began to understand that fully. Because we are not used to freedom. No one is. If anybody in society says that they're free, try and ask them what kind of freedom that they have. Freedom is such an abstract idea that cannot be defined. And I've come to conclude that the freedom that I feel, when I feel the most free, is when I take the most responsibility for my life, because then I'm in control. Then I'm in the most control I can be. And I do this because I don't know if we are in control of anything really at the end of the day. But at least we can begin to learn what it means. So with that, I think I will end this video by looking over the ocean, one of my favorite places in the world, exactly where I'm sitting now, on this beautiful beach, Mar de Fora. If you ever want to walk the Camino this summer, and you feel like you want to walk across Spain, or through Spain from any direction, and you feel like coming to the end of the world, I will greet you. I will greet you here, and you are very welcome. And we can have a breakfast at La Frontera, my favorite little restaurant, eatery, while we chatted up with the owners who like pilgrims. So that's about it for now. It's my update. I'm at ease and peace with many things, and I will do all I can to begin to grow my skills within the crypto space, because I feel like that's going to help the world more than anything right now. I didn't understand until this last period of time how fundamentally money is to us people. If we're not free to transact the way we want, we are not free. Again, it comes back to if there's a middleman, if there is a third party, an authority that is in between people's potential to be free by taking responsibility for themselves, if there's anything in between that, there's no freedom. So I'll do anything I can to take responsibility for my life, and I think that's going to be sort of the end of the conclusion to what I will tell you, that I will urge you to see where am I giving my responsibility for my life away to. Am I giving it away to others? People I'm attached to? Could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be an authority of whatever kind in this society that we find ourselves in. If you give yourself away to any of these things, you might not be free. So I just wanted to conclude with that and said that over the last year and probably probably 14, 15 years of intense studying, learning, questioning everything, that is probably one of the conclusions I've come to. And it gives you a tremendous freedom and feeling of joy, that taking responsibility is a really beautiful thing. I'm already here, beginning with others here, to create a garden so we can have our own food, and chickens have our own eggs and many other things, herbs, collect herbs and stuff. If this, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to conclude with this, crypto and Bitcoin has much more value than the fiat system, the currencies that we know of as dollars and euros and whatnot. The reason is that the real value of Bitcoin at the end of the day is mathematics. It's math. In fiat, there is no math. It's just based on numbers, and there is unlimited of it. In Bitcoin, there is a finite number of Bitcoins. That means that there is math that is the foundation for that number, 21 million Bitcoins. And that means that that all the technology that is backing the 21 million limit of Bitcoins is basically the value, and is all made by technology but math at the end of the day. And that is the real value, because facts like math cannot be changed. 2 + 2 will always be 4. And so math is a really important language, and while I don't understand a lot of math equations, I do understand enough to know that math is important, and the foundation for it within both language in terms of words, but also language in terms of finances, is of utmost importance. And with regards to crypto and Bitcoin especially, I urge you to get involved, begin to understand this. If you have money in your bank right now, you're losing money by the day to inflation and to the banks. Yeah, so I urge you to understand this. Begin to get your money into Bitcoin. Right now is a good time. It's at lowest as it's ever been, and it won't go away. Trust me on that. So with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the support throughout this last year, and who knows, I might be posting more videos in the coming period of time, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not too fond of making too much video and all that, but I will definitely like to talk to you. So if there's a time where you want to just have a talk, or go one-on-one with crypto, or get on one of the group calls that I do, just let me know, and we'll figure that out. So with that, thank you, and I will leave you with this. Take responsibility for your life 100%, for everything. How you make your money, how you make your food, and all that stuff. I'm not quite there yet, but I know that is the way to more freedom and more prosperity from the inside and out. So with that, may you be well and safe in your unique journey. Until next time. Ciao.